Today we are at DoBee Honey at Aldinga Beach, just a short drive from the Willunga Farmers Market. We're going to chat with Jill from DoBee Honey about their beautiful products that they have available at the Farmers Market every Saturday. They've been trading at the market for 15 years, always a really popular spot to stop by, have a chat and taste some wonderful honey. And so collecting the honey obviously doesn't just happen around here. There's lots of varieties. Tell us a little bit about where the honey is collected.
Well, as you know, that bees are good for pollination as well. So we do take them up to the Riverland in July for pollination. And then we can start taking the honey off after that once we know spring is in the air and the orange blossom starts flowering. Locally, we'll take them to blue gum and red gum in the hills and kangaroo or whatever's happening that year. And the honey today that you'll see getting extracted is from the mangroves from the Port River. So their tastes are incredibly different from the river to the sea. The people at the farmers market, they will have a favourite, but then they'll say, oh, what's new? So,
and they can taste what you've got on offer?
Sometimes, yes. Yes, they can.
So it's quite different buying a pot of honey from you at the farmers market to buying some honey from the supermarket?
The key difference is that you can speak to us and we can tell you how we've produced our honey, where it's come from, and you can be assured that it's done in a natural as possible way. Yeah. And we always leave the honey in for the bees. We always do a deal. We don't rob from them once we know the weather's getting cold. We don't take honey from them, we leave them a good supply.
Mangrove honey today,
yes.
When would that have been collected?
That's only been collected like a week ago.
Okay.
As you can see here, we even have some fresh honeycomb and we put, yeah, so that's straight out of the hive.
And that's available for sale from time to time at the market as well?
And the bees have made it totally from scratch. They've made all the wax.
It's just incredible.
Put the honey, nectar out of the flowers in there, and flap their wings to evaporate the moisture out of the honey, and then have capped it with the wax again.
Amazing.
Yes. Yeah, and the aroma, if you had...
Walking in here, just the
It's an amazing
they can feel like
fragrant
breakfast
smell.
time.
But every season is different as to the quantity that you get. Rainfall is a really key factor too, as to what's flowering. It's something that's very farming, isn't it?
I remember a period not all that long ago where you were absent from the market for a while. You stretched out, you traded fortnightly, just trying to keep that supply going for the local people, which is wonderful. But we're glad that it's back in abundance and love seeing you there every week. And your beautiful family helping out.
It is lovely to have family. We are a small family business.
Tell us about a few of these products that people can find on your stall. I'm looking at this going, why would I buy this block here?
Beeswax is multi-purpose. Didgeridoo players use it on the mouthpiece. People buy it to do their own beeswax wraps. They do furniture polish. It's the recipe on the internet. You can see lots of recipes for lip balms, body butters. 100% pure South Australian beeswax is quite sought after. At the moment we've got the mangrove, the orange blossom, that light tang, that mangrove, that fragrant, really unusual, unique taste that you can have at the market. Yep. Red gum, a lovely local rich gum. To me it's quite toffee-like.
Excellent.
And the blue gum, which is the most produced South Australian honey that most people know.
And they gravitate towards that.
Yes.
Good for the kids.
It's handy for travelling too.
Yeah,
it's great because we've travelled even overseas with that in a suitcase and it hasn't spilled, so it's quite handy.
Terrific.
As well, I must tell you that we do refills too. People bring, so we're very much into recycling.
Great.
People can buy a kilo jar and I do $1 return when they bring it back, or I refill it for them.
Okay, so they can bring a clean jar.
Yes.
And you'll refill it, or you have a jar there.
Or they can do that. They can either refill any of their own container, or they can swap it and I'll do $1. But I recycle all the glass and sterilise it and repackage it. But the kilo jar, I offer $1 back.
Great.
Because we're into recycling. I do creamed honey too, which is
something
that I absolutely loved as a child. So I have done that. And of course, the honeycomb, which is amazing on a cheese platter. Have that with any strong cheese from the market.
Now, storing our honey in the pantry, not the fridge?
In the pantry. Room temperatures is the best for honey, yes.
Excellent.
It doesn't go off, it has no expiry date.
So I hope you've enjoyed our visit to DoBee Honey today. I know I've certainly learnt a lot. You'll find DoBee Honey at the Willunga Farmers Market every Saturday in Town Square. The Willunga Farmers Market is open every Saturday from 8 AM until 12 noon. I'd love to see you there, and I know that Jill would too.
Yes, we'd love to see you.